Okay, so for this kit of the Tamiya 148 scale P51 Mustang, I have bought this Edward zoom set. Flipping there. I'm trying to make a cross to make it more remind me where the camera is. So okay, so you get photo-etch belts, instruments, lots of stuff, sidewall detail, it's a piece of acetate in case you don't want to use that. Why wouldn't you want to use that? I don't know. Don't know what these do. It says B. And the instructions. Not very big. So it needs to paint up the seat and instrument panel. You cut some bits off where it's in red, you cut them bits off. And some more bits you cut off there. And there. Both that right side and left side. It's in red, it's where you cut it off. And these bits are your bits that you put in to replace them. So what I'll do is I'll cut the bits out and then cut these bits off that need cutting off. We'll have to paint the points before these bits go on. Okay, so do that and we'll see you shortly. Okay, so the first parts of this Mustang have been cut out and I've started to paint them. There's the pallets, seat, radiators, stick, and the instrument panel. Now I'm going to put on Edward photo set here. I've started doing it. And believe it or not, there are 6 pieces here. That tiny little piece. Very fiddly. If you're working with that, if you're working with a photo-etch, you need something like this so you can see it. So what I'll do is I'm going to cut these bits out for the instrument panel, and then get a bit of white glue and we'll glue them in. Okay, so oh yeah, I've painted up interior of the cockpit. Some US light green, and then I've dry brushed interior green over the top. I've followed the instructions from the Edward set about trimming points. I've done that one first, done this bit first. So get on with this bit, get on with the chair, but I'm going to do this bit here. And if you use PVA, you'll glue it together and it'll look like glass through the holes of the of this piece here. You see what I mean? Yep, okay. So I'm going to cut them out now and we'll glue them in. Won't be a sec. Right, so can you see the PVA? It's coming up through there. I need to get rid of this bit here. Just gonna take a bit up. Just wipe that excess bit off. Okay. And there's another bit to put on yet, which is that bit there. Just around the edge. And there's just two more small pieces to put on. So I've got a Ultimate Modelling Products placing pencil. I just got a little piece to put there. Okay, so just going to let that, put it to one side now and let it dry, and it'll go in the cockpit later. And you can see some of the PVAs are already beginning to clear. So you can see the dowels underneath. Fantastic. So I'll carry on with making the seat belts, which I'm not going to video. Okay, so that's the finished article. Better, isn't it? Yeah. So get that in the cockpit. I'll show you in a second. Okay, the cockpit detail is done now. I haven't put the chair in yet, I'll tell you in a second. There's the joystick, side control panel with its bits in. I've tried to paint, Mustangs had a wooden floor, so I tried to paint it as a wooden floor and then put, they had like a black rubber coating over the top of the floor. So I've tried to make it look like it's been worn a bit where the pilot's been. You know, the rubber's coming off a bit. The seat, I can't put it in yet, I'm going to have to wait. When I started putting the belts in, one of the belts just pinged off into the ether and I cannot find it, so I avoided a replacement photo-etch set. Yeah, and I'm waiting for it to come. Get it in and then I'll put the seat in. So this build might be on hold for a bit while I do that, because I'm not sure how it'd go in the plan. Oh, I don't know. I should be able to get it in, I think, the seat. So it goes together pretty well, doesn't it? That's just straight in. Yeah, it goes together with some reassuring clicks. There's too much clean up here, I think. Okay. So we'll leave it at that for the time being. When the I'm going to glue some parts together, but I'll have to wait for the metal set to arrive. Then I can put the seatbelt on and put it in the cockpit, and then I'll glue them together. I think I'm not going to do it beforehand. Okay. See you shortly. Okay, the pilot seat is now in the cockpit, so I'm going to glue it in. It's a good fit. Let that dry a little bit before I got. Oh, we've got to glue this part in. Which goes there. So I'll do that off camera. Okay. This kit from Tamiya, it's all put together. I'm preparing it for paint. I've put wet tissue in the undercarriage because that's already painted. Everywhere else is ready to go. I've covered up the cockpit part. This model has just gone together just like that. There's not many parts to it, but you just run the glue along it and push it together. And that's it. I've done a bit of sanding to get rid of the seam lines. All the other parts are cut out from the sprue and put on sticks ready for painting. First thing I'm going to do is prime them in this Vallejo surface primer and then decide on what paint scheme we're going to do. I'm really sure it's going to be a plane flown by Urban Eldrew. I've done a bit of research on this guy. He actually shot down two 262s, so that's why I'm making it. That's what it looks like. But we'll see what it really looks like when it comes out. Alright, thanks. Okay, all the plastic has now been sprayed in that Vallejo black primer. Sprayed really nice. So what I'm going to do next, all the parts that are on there, cocktail sticks as well, they're all sprayed. So what I'm going to do next is spray most of the plane in this Vallejo aluminium. I've had this quite a while, there's not much left now, but I'm going to use this. And I'm not doing the top part of the wings and the top of the airframe because that's going to be olive drab, but anyway, I'll see how I get on with that. Okay, right, see you, bye. As you can see, this model has moved on a bit. So we painted it all, and it's all assembled. This model went together with no difficulties whatsoever. Didn't use any filler. The seam's not too brilliant at the bottom here, but nobody's going to see that because it's going to be like that. Anyway, cockpit's done up nice. Just got to start doing the decals. I've made a mistake. I shouldn't have glued these on yet. I glued them on very early on. Shouldn't have glued them on because the invasion stripes go across here, so I'm going to have to. But the invasion stripes are going to have to be cut back a bit for the yellow here anyway. But I'll have to put a slit in them to get them over these, and then when they've dried, I will cut the edges off. Anyway, so we'll get on with that next. All the other parts are painted. That's on this. All the parts are painted. I need to assemble the prop. Let's see this prop. Where's the other prop part? Interesting. can't find the other prop point. Well, it'll be about somewhere. But I'm not. Oh well, give you an update in a minute. The Mustang is complete. All the decals have been put on, and it's all painted up. There's a bit of smoke on the sides here. And over the wing tops, it needs all the parts gluing on now, on the carriage and what have you. So the flooring models wash, and then it needs a matte coat, and we'll put the clear parts on, and it will be done. Oh, where's the channel? Oh, no. There it is. Okay, so when it's complete, when it's built up, I'll come back. So there we have it. Tamiya's Mustang is finished. I've really enjoyed building this kit. It goes together like a dream. Hardly any filler used on it whatsoever. You just put the parts together and glue them, and that's it, done. A bit of sanding and takes away the seam. All the decals, although a bit thick, all went on pretty well, as you can see, because the black and white stripes on the fuselage are all decals. Quite a few decals goes into that bit, but as long as you follow the instructions, they look fine. This aircraft was flown by, find the instructions, Flight Sergeant. It says, oh, that's Fighter Squadron, isn't it? Urban L. Drew. I'm going to do a bit of research on the internet, but apparently this guy shot down 2 Messerschmitt 262s, so that's why I built this kit. Well, that's why I built it as this aircraft, and it looks fine and dandy, doesn't it? You know. Anyway, so we'll switch it on. So you can see it going round and round. We'll leave it on for a minute. And then there's just something about P-51s. You know, there's that many different paint schemes that you can do them in. It were a cracking aircraft. Well, it were when it were after they put a mailing in. But, oh yeah. So the aircraft, the model received flooring models wash, and what, you know, once that was dry, I rubbed it off. It's a little bit more dirty than I would have liked, but I didn't want to take it all off. So anyway, but you know, these aircraft must have got dirty. So there you have it. That'd be my usual for this video. But I'm trying to find my way after building that ship. So anyway, well, if you've got this far, thanks for watching. If you liked it, give us a like, subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so this is DVD signing off. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.